Then cryopreservation, we know what is cryopreservation. Then how it can be able to done. At extreme low temperature, any enzymatic or chemical activity of the biological material will be totally stopped, and this leads to preservation of material in dormant status. With the help of cryopreservation technique, the low temperature that can be able to maintain, that low temperature that can be able to maintain with the help of chemicals like liquid nitrogen, that liquid nitrogen that can be able to totally stop the biological material activity, because that biological material, that is protoplast, cells, tissues, organelles, organs, extracellular matrix, enzymes, etc., that can be able to maintained for their future purposes, then only that activity that can be able to totally stopped, that totally stopped, or it attain a dormant status. What is the meaning of dormant status? Means that all the biological materials are in resting stage, that resting status. Afterwards, these materials can be activated, bringing to normal room temperature slowly for any experimental work or any experimental purposes. Then some of the cryopreservation protective agents that can be able to used, that protective agents like dimethyl sulfoxide, glycerol or sucrose are added before the process of cryopreservation. Before using liquid nitrogen, we want to use the dimethyl sulfoxide, glycerol or sucrose. Why we have to use it means we want to avoid the stress of the biological material. We want to avoid the stress. Then that dimethyl sulfoxide, glycerol or sucrose are the protective agent. That protective agents are called cryopreservation or cryoprotectant, since they protect the cells or tissues from the stress of freezing temperature. Here there is a liquid nitrogen, that liquid nitrogen that can be able to maintain in a minus 196 degrees Celsius. Inside the liquid nitrogen, they contain some of the biological materials. Then only it can be used for the laboratory work, research, future use, etc. Then next one is called it as intellectual property right. What is the meaning of intellectual property right? That intellectual property right is nothing but IPR. That what is IPR? The IPR is one of the category of property that includes intangible creation of the human intellectual and preliminary concepts of copyrights, patent and trademark. Simply we say IPR is nothing but rights from a particular property, that is call it as IPR. For example, we want to get one of the place that can be able to rights with the help of documentation. The same thing for the plants, animals, books, etc., that is called it as IPR. That consists of copyright, patent and trademark. Simply we have to buy one of the house, we can get a documentation in a legal form, that only it can be able to protected. The same thing that can be able to maintained for the plants, animals, microorganisms, etc., that is called it as IPR. Then it also include other type of rights such as trade secret about the plant species, publicity rights, publicity of the plants, moral rights and rights against unfair competition, unwanted competition. We want to avoid the unwanted competition. Next one is in biotechnology, the transformed microorganism and plants and technologies for the production of commercial products. I simply said For example, one of the plant that can be able to identified by the one of the scientist means that plant they contain alkaloid means that is used for the human, for the usage of the human purpose means that it is commercialized means that every right they can be obtained from the scientist knowledge only, then only it is consists of IPR. Production of commercial products are exclusive the property of the discoverer. For example, one of the scientist Linnaeus discovered one of the plant, identified the one of the plant. For example, Centella asiatica, Vallarakira. That Centella asiatica, they contain some of the alkaloid for the enhancing of the brain. Production of capsules with the help of only for our, with the help of our scientist, that is call it as that every rights they can get only for scientist alone, that is call it as property of the discoverer. Next one is the discovery has, sorry, the discoverer is nothing but scientist has the full rights on his property. It should not be neglected by the others without legal permission. The scientist alone, the plant, those who are discovered, that scientist alone, they have every rights for the plant. Then rights of the discoverer must be protected, and it does by certain laws framed by a country. Then only the IPR play a major role. The IPR is protected by different ways like patents, copyrights, trade secrets, and trademark, designs, and geographical indication. These are the some of the way we want to protect the plants or animals or microorganisms or anything else. Here there is a IPR in India, there is a one of the flow chart. The IPR in India based on patenting rights, trademark, they contain one of the mark, then copyright, they know everything about the plant only for the discoverer. Then plant breeding rights, yes of course we want to hybridized or breeding means with the help of discoverer only. And utility, model design, geographical indication where the plants that can be able to present, and a trade secret, the plants, what are the alkaloids, what are the phenol components that can be able to contain, that type of trade secrets, everything the discoverer allowed he or she know, then only that is call it as a, or it is call it as a, it comes under one of the IPR rights.